Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to learn the word.
Genauso.
Hi Alex. What does
Genauso.
mean?
Genauso.
Means just as or exactly the same. It's often used for comparisons. The most common usage is in a sentence like,
Das ist genauso wie ich es mir vorgestellt habe.
which means this is just as I imagined it.
Oh, I see. Are there any false friends I should watch out for?
Yes, there can be confusion with the English phrase just as, but in German,
Genauso.
emphasizes similarity more strongly.
Can you tell me more about the grammar of
Genauso.
Absolutely.
Genauso.
Is an adverb, so it doesn't have a gender or plural form. You'll use it in various contexts, especially with comparisons. For example, you can say,
Ist genauso groß wie ich.
meaning he is just as tall as I am.
That's interesting. What about its use in different tenses?
Well, since it's an adverb, it doesn't have a tense like verbs do. However, you can use it with verbs in different tenses. For example, in the past, you might say,
Das war genauso wichtig für mich.
which means that was just as important to me.
I see. So, it's just modifying the verbs in those sentences.
Now let's talk about where.
Genauso.
Comes from. It's made up of the word,
Genau.
meaning exact, and the particle, which means so or that way.
That's cool. So it literally means exactly so.
Yes, exactly. It emphasizes the precision of the comparison. The word has evolved in usage, but it has always kept that strong connection to similarity.
Can we break down
Genauso.
into its parts?
Sure.
Genau.
Is the root, meaning exact. Then we have, which adds that comparative element. When you combine them, you get the meaning just as or exactly the same.
That makes sense.
Similar words include,
Genau.
which means exact, and other comparative forms like,
Ebenso.
meaning equally. You can also think of as a standalone word meaning so.
Can you give me more examples?
Of course. Here are some more.
Genauso wichtig.
Means just as important.
Genauso gut.
Means just as good, and
Genauso schnell.
means just as fast. You could also use
Genauso lange.
for just as long.
That's helpful.
Now let's practice using
Genauso.
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a restaurant. You could say,
Das Essen hier ist genauso gut wie im anderen Restaurant.
which means the food here is just as good as at the other restaurant.
Okay, let me try.
Das Essen hier ist genauso teuer wie im anderen Restaurant.
Perfect. That means the food here is just as expensive as at the other restaurant. Now, think about a time at school. You could say,
Meine Note ist genauso hoch wie deine.
which translates to my grade is just as high as yours.
Got it.
Meine Note ist genauso niedrig wie deine.
Meaning my grade is just as low as yours.
Exactly. Great job. Let's do one more situation. Imagine you're talking about hobbies. You could say,
Ich finde Fußball genauso spannend wie Basketball.
meaning I find soccer just as exciting as basketball.
I'll try.
Ich finde Schwimmen genauso entspannend wie Lesen.
Which means I find swimming just as relaxing as reading.
You nailed it.
How can I remember that?
Genauso.
Is an adverb.
A good hint is that it connects closely with the idea of precision or exactness, much like how a ruler measures things exactly. Also, it doesn't change based on gender or number.
That's a vivid image.
Remember,
Genauso.
is informal and is often used in casual conversations. Some common phrases include
Genauso wie. Genauso wichtig.
and
Genauso gut.
Are there any similar words I should avoid mixing up with?
Genauso.
yes, be careful with,
Ebenso.
which also means equally, but is a bit more formal. Let's go over some example sentences. You might say,
Das Wetter ist heute genauso schön wie gestern.
which means the weather is just as nice today as it was yesterday.
How about?
Das Buch ist genauso spannend wie der Film.
Perfect. That means the book is just as exciting as the movie. Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Genauso.
mean?
It means just as or exactly the same.
Great. Can you give me a sentence using it?
Das Auto ist genauso schnell wie mein Fahrrad.
Excellent. What are its parts?
It's made of.
Genau.
And.
Good. What's a situation where you might use it?
Talking about food at a restaurant.
Right. One last question. What's the opposite of?
Genauso.
Maybe.
Nicht so.
Close. It's more about using words like
Anders.
meaning different. So, to summarize, we learned about
Genauso.
its meaning, usage, and some practical sentences. It's a useful word for making comparisons.
Thanks, Alex. I feel much more confident with it now.
I'm glad to hear that, Sam. Keep practicing, and you'll get even better.